What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Operation PreLander. We are just a couple of days away from hitting Moab. That'll be a whole different series, but I've been trying to get the truck ready for Moab for some time now, this whole series to be exact. So far, we've done the front long travel, front fiberglass. So we've got Dirt King plus 3.5 long travel up front, locked coilovers, bypasses, hydros, advanced fiberglass, 3 or 4 inch wide fenders, the C4 wider hybrid bumper with full height hoop, diode dynamics lighting all around the truck, 14 inch bypasses in the rear with the hydro bumps, and we're replacing the V1 Evolution tent with the V2. We'll show you some of the features of the V1 and how they've changed over to the V2. So the cool thing about Free Spirit Recreation is, one, they listen to you guys, they listen to their customers. So all the changes that came from the V1 to V2 tent have all come from you guys and what you've asked for. For one, the zipper in the front is raised a little bit to make it easier to open and close. There is doors on both sides of the tent, so you can pick which way you want to get in and out of the tent. The window zippers are now one continuous zipper instead of 2 individuals. You've got an air core mattress inside, so 80% memory foam, 20% air, so you can adjust it how you like. The light that's built in inside is now dimmable, so you can control how bright or dim you want the interior lighting of the tent to be. The new V2 is all black, so during the day it stays a little bit darker inside. The mesh net is built in, so you can have the door open, have the mesh net all the way down if you want to, and it's all blacked out. So I love this tent. I mean, I've camped in this thing with 15 degrees, 3 degrees. I mean, damn near 0 degrees. I've camped in this thing. I've never had a bad night's sleep in it. So I'm actually really excited to test out the V2 out in Moab. Moab should be in the 20s or 30s at night, which isn't terrible. I'll also be testing out a couple new products on this Moab trip. Diesel heater, new fridge, new tent, all new lighting. I'll have new tires that I'll be testing out. I've had my Yokohamas. This is probably my 4th or 5th set. Absolutely love them so far, but I want to try something new to give you guys perspective on more than just one set of tires. So we're going to go ahead and get the V1 off, throw the V2 on, and kind of show you some of the updates and changes in person. Let's show you the V1 real quick, and then we'll dive into V2. So one of the big changes to the V2 over the V1 is the V1 has 2 separate zippers that meet in a triangle up top. Now what that means is you can't run like a cord for a heated blanket or a tube for a diesel heater down here towards the bottom without this being all the way open. So what they did is they made it one continuous zipper, so it goes all the way around. So you can actually have it closed down here if you want to run a diesel heater tube or like a cord from a power station to a heated blanket, as well as this is no longer just a window. This side will be another door, so you have access to climb into the tent from either side. So if you're in a sticky situation where you don't have much room where you're camping, you can just take your ladder, climb in that side if you want to, as well as all of the gray here is going to be more black for like a blackout effect. So during the day, it'll be darker inside the tent. So if you want to sleep in a little bit, you can. And then the light that's built in up top there is now going to be dimmable. So you can kind of control the light, is how bright and how harsh you want it to be. And like I said with the zipper, let me see if I can climb up here real quick. No ladder. So this zipper runs down a little bit too low. So it's way down here where my fingers are. So what happens is it sometimes gets caught on this little trap. The new one is raised up a little bit, so it comes up to about here, so it's easier to open and close. There's more pockets on the inside of the V2 on both sides. You have like a jacket pocket on both sides, I believe. The mesh is built in, so you have the mesh window. With this one, you kind of have to just roll it up if you want the entire thing open and ventilated. The new one, you'll be able to open the door and then from there have the mesh window, just let air in to kind of circulate air if it's a hotter night, or just to air out the tent in general and not have to worry about bugs getting in. So let's go ahead and throw on the V2 and we'll show you that. It's not Loctite. You gotta ask Alan, he did it. Knowing Alan, it's probably like aerospace locked in there.
What's up, Free Spirit Nation?
Oh man. Woo. Well, that's nice. Did the V1 come with this little cover? This thing is super nice.
So this is like when you get a new pair of shoes and they come in a nice bag, but you're only going to use it maybe for storage.
Yeah, that's super nice. This is a really good idea for people that don't want to run it year round. Yeah. This is just for storage.
Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, it's just, like I said, it's like a protected shoe bag. It just looks nice when you get it. It's kind of like that nice premium touch of like you get a watch in a bag. And it comes in a case.
But it's nice for the guys that aren't going to run this thing year round. Like they don't camp in the winter. They can take it off, put this on, and then when they put it back on, it's like as good as new.
Right. And like you can put a blanket underneath of it and then put the cover on when you store it. That way you just like get a little bit of extra padding or something under it.
So one thing to note, if you are going to run the FSR awning attached to the tent, whatever side the awning is going to be on, whether it's driver side opening or passenger side opening, you have to flip these latches basically 180 degrees. That way you can still open and get to the latches to open the tent while the awning is on there and mounted. So what we're going to do is flip the latches first, put in some more channel nuts to mount the awning up to this new tent. All right, so we got the latches flipped on the other side for the awning to be mounted so I can still open up that back side of the tent. We are now putting on the FSR crossbar. So to do this, what you guys have to do is remove these two screws, pull this out, this latch comes off, then you can slide in the channel nuts to put these on here. Pretty simple install, but I plan on using these to have the paddleboard up top. I'll mount my bike up here when I go riding. It's more so for storage than being able to open the tent with stuff on top. So keep that in mind when you have these and you're mounting stuff on top. It is for storage, getting from point A to point B. Before you open the tent, take whatever's up here off, and then you can open your tent up. But these are going to be a nice little addition for sure. All right, so we have crossbars on. We're going to release the 8 latches, pop this thing up, show you guys what kind of comes with these things inside the tent. So if you're looking for your ladder, anything like that, it is all inside the tent itself. And they also upgraded the struts on the V2, so it opens even faster. Oh yeah. So you'll have hardware in both storage pouches. As you can see, the mesh net is now separate. It's on its own. New zippers. Again, that zipper line has been raised up higher away from being down here so it doesn't get caught anymore. Everything is blacked out. So again, if you're trying to sleep in, the sun has come up, you can still do that. Because, I mean, it's dark in there. Dark in there. Let's open up this rainfly. Oh yeah, super dark. This is gonna be so nice in Moab. So this is not even zipped up, and it's dark in here. This is gonna be so much nicer in Moab. But as you guys can see, everything inside has been blacked out to help make it darker in there. You got the new Air Core mattress by Free Spirit in there all ready to go. Your blacked out ladder is in here, as well as all of your ladder mounting hardware will be in one of these 2 pouches. Oh my god, this thing is so nice. Moab's gonna be fun. the new tent on the truck, fully mounted, popped up. So this is the all blacked out that I was talking to you guys about. Still the same tri-layer, so you can camp in this thing all 4 seasons, which is what I use my V1 for. Camped in anything from 40 degrees to down to 3. And this summer I'll be camping in it a lot once it gets hotter in Colorado as well. The nice thing about this is the fabric is actually not attached to the aluminum top, so air can actually flow through instead of it being, if it was attached, what would happen is the heat from the sun would hit the aluminum would get hot and transfer that heat into your tent, making your life not so enjoyable. But yeah, these guys just thought of everything with this thing. Better zippers, they're raised, you've got more pockets inside, it's blacked out so it's darker when the sun's up. You've got stronger struts for easier deployment. The honeycomb looks amazing. Yeah, I'll show you a lot more of this tent in depth in this upcoming Moab series, but yeah, Free Spirit, love working with you guys. This thing is sweet. All right, so there is a quick rundown of the FSR Evolution V2. You saw a couple differences from the V1 to the V2, and I'm gonna get more and more in depth with this thing as I use it more and more. So it's Friday, this coming Monday, I drive out to Moab. I'll be camping Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, coming back Friday. So I'll have 4 nights in this thing within a week of putting it on. So I get to be able to compare the V1 and how I slept in that versus this new V2. One, it's darker so I can sleep in a little bit longer. It's got better zippers for opening and closing. I can get in on either side of the tent if I want to, use it as a door. And I'm really excited to try out this new mattress. So again, 80% memory foam, 20% air, adjust it how you like. I think it's gonna be a game changer. I also put on the top crossbars. So we put on the crossbars up here so I can mount our paddle board, and I can put my bike up there for when I go to Vail to do downhill this year, which will be really, really nice. I mean, it's up there, but bikes are so light these days. It's all carbon fiber, so yeah. That's a quick little rundown. I will see you guys in Moab for a whole new Moab series. I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.